Where you put your intention is where things will grow. Where you focus, where you put your intention is where things will grow, guys. Okay, you remember that for your life. Control what you can. Let go of what you can't. Spinning fate. This is exactly the message that has been coming to you throughout your entire reading. Twin Flames, your reading today is kind of extraordinary. Serenity, be calm. Guys, that's about in this connection. We've talked a lot about it because it is causing a lot of overthinking, not sleeping, not taking care of yourself, some imbalance, not ascending, not doing what you need to do for a lot of you. And if you are, super, it's extra messages for you. And it's because of the journey. Look, there you both are. We know that there's a lot of love. We know that this is a twin flame connection. For some of you, a soulmate connection. And for some of you, you're a twin flame and a soulmate. I know. It's strong. Look, wearing the star here. That is the star card. Guys, here. Serenity, being calm and at peace. When you surrender, twin flame, as we talked about, when you surrender and take care of yourself, that is when you will feel better. Okay? It's a super strong message. I felt it throughout the reading and it's here. Send them that love and light, but you put that energy and put it into you, okay? Overthinking about yourself and not staying up overthinking about your person, about somebody whose free will we cannot change. Control what you can, twin flame, soulmate, beautiful soul. This makes me want to cry. Yeah, well, I am crying. Control what you can, let go of what you can't. Control what you can, let go of what you can't. Control what you can, let go of what you can't. Hello, Twin Flames. Welcome back to the Tarot Closet, and welcome if you are new to the channel. Twin Flames, I felt very called to put down your angel wings today. So let's see how they are going to come into play into your reading. I'm going to make some space here. Twin Flames, this is a very special channeled tarot reading for you, including, of course, tarot cards, oracle cards, and as always, the Tarot Closet channeled love messages and channeled song messages. Now, I want to tell you that I have actually quite a few. Okay, well, I'm moving this here for a focal point so that we don't get the blurriness. And a love message has been left behind, so we will look at that. What I wanted to say to you is I have quite a few decks shuffled and ready to go to the right of me for some clarification today, should we want clarification, and to bring in some new energy. It can feel like a private reading. It can also be that there are particular messages for you in particular decks at particular times. Please take what is for you and let go of the rest. I do have playlists down below in the description and of course on my channel. This is, okay, I thought it was one, but these are both wanting to be yours. So I'm going to put them over here. We're going to put your love message over here. This is how your reading is going today. Okay. As I was saying, it can feel like a private reading, but it can also be that there are particular messages for you in particular decks. Please take what is for you and let the rest go. And the zodiac readings, I do have playlists down below, of course, for twin flame readings. It should be attached here to this video, but you can get there by going in the description of the video and clicking on playlists, as well as, of course, on my channel. Is that up here or down here? I'm feeling very confused. Anyway, the last thing I want to say to you, and really the most important for me, is please remember that this is not a prediction, twin flames and soulmates. You have free will, as does your person, as does everyone. Energies, outcomes can, will, and do change, and it can be very abrupt very quickly. Please do not make any life-changing decisions based on your tarot reading. Please use your free will when making your decisions, living your life. And most importantly, trust yourself, trust your intuition, and trust your gut instinct. Those are your guardian angels. Okay, twin flames, let's continue on here. I want to get an overall energy card. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Can you please guide our twin flames and soulmates here today in regard to the person and the connection they have arrived here for? We welcome your guidance and we thank you. We're going to get an overall energy card now. Okay. All right, there's actually two here, Temperance, Sagittarius energy. We're going to take it, guys. I haven't been doing that in a while where I do both of your energies. If you watch my readings, you can see that my double twin flame, my double twin flame swans are still resting. However, it wanted to be this way today, so we're going to keep it. Now, I do feel here that we have you and your person together. I don't feel a real separate overall energy here. We're going to get into it in just a moment. Okay, these two are pushing themselves off on the bottom, so we're going to take those as well. Twin flames, soulmates, beautiful souls. This is how it is going today. Let's see what is in store for you. Okay, I want to look at this love message. Do you? Let's see what's happening here. I made so many mistakes. All right, guys, can it be that somebody here, this Ace of Wands, by the way, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy, is coming here to offer an apology? It can be, but somebody here is feeling a really strong urge, feels quite impulsive to reach you, twin flame and soulmate. By the way, I just want to mention that they are very different, as you know, but I do want to tell you, you can only have one twin flame, as you know. You can have many soulmates. And yes, your one twin flame can also be a soulmate. Those energies do come through in my readings, so I wanted to make sure that I acknowledge that. You see that fortress there? That is the journey of love. You see that cloud there? Well, clouds come and they go. They are gases. They dissipate. You think they're gone and they come right back. Somebody here is, I feel, coming out of the blue, just almost kind of waking up and saying, that's it, today is the day. A lot of mistakes were made here, acknowledging that long before we even get into our love messages. So let's see what your person has to say here, guys. Okay, another two coming down, the theme of your reading, which is not surprising with this spiritual connection. Yeah, gosh, guys, so that is how it went today. I'm going to move the love messages just for a moment because I need this space for you. Twin flames. Okay, another one just got taken off as I moved the deck. Here we go. This is working out. It's working out, guys. Let's see what it is. Don't give up on us. Okay, guys. Well, interesting because we also have Sagittarius energy, Temperance here, Major Arcana card. We have a lot of balance needed in your life. It's pretty clear that this is for you, but I want to say this is also for the connection. And I do feel you've been really waiting for a long time here. Some of you do have one foot in and one foot out. Now, when I say that, you can't sever a twin flame connection, guys. You can't cut the cord. However, what you can do, and I think you already know this, I'm going to put this here, guys, is you have to, well, it's not that you just can, you have to live your life, twin flame, with those around you that you love, ascending, doing the things that you love for yourself, things that you stopped that you want to start again. We're going to get all into that in just a moment, but that is coming through quite strong. The Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, as I talk about this is who I'm talking about, Virgo energy. Yes, you can be a Virgo, your person in your chart, but that's not going to be the case for everyone. It's the energy, guys, of the Nine of Pentacles here. A lot of you are doing your thing. It's very clear here. And if you're not, it's a very direct message from Spirit coming for you rather quickly. Okay, right below that, we have the Ten of Pentacles. This is also Virgo energy. The Ten of Pentacles, somebody really dreaming about that long term with you. And guys, let's see what is going on. But look, I have the Eight of Cups here in my hand. Do you hear that throat chakra? Oh my gosh. I do feel like we're going to see the Eight of Wands here, or the Six of Wands, because somebody my gosh, is really wanting, excuse me, that was loud. It's really wanting to talk to you. Yeah, guys, the Nine of Cups. Not only are you their biggest wish, twin flame, but this has been you've been waiting a long time. And as I said, I felt this 1 foot in, 1 foot out. And we see that here with the Eight of Cups. This is Pisces energy. You definitely are feeling left behind here from your person. And a lot of you are considering just giving it a rest for a while. And I want to tell you, on a twin flame journey, that's important. It's important because you have a life to live. You have your own ascension. You have people around you that you love. You have commitments and responsibilities. And as much as you love your person, and it doesn't mean you don't love them by going and living your life, a lot of you are really on that here. Excuse me, I would say on the edge of that, but I don't really feel that so much, as I feel you're not sleeping very well, thinking a lot about the things you could have said, the things you haven't said. Your person is as well, and I do feel that they're coming in here with an apology, guys, with the Ace of Wands. This is the energy of love. It's very quick. This is the idea of love. This is the partnership. It's a very fiery energy. As we know, the Ace of Wands, everybody's here. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. It does feel quite urgent and emotional as well. Somebody here also can be, I want to tell you that your person is feeling your energy. And it can also be that you have put out messages or posts on social media, or you're talking to people that maybe you both know, but somehow, whether it's energetically, through other people, through social media, that sort of thing, your person is feeling that pull away. Your person, I do feel, is the runner here, guys, but it does feel like a shift. And they're feeling that. And I believe, do you hear my voice? I believe that is why they're coming so quickly here, because they're feeling that energy of 1 foot in, 1 foot out. Here also in that Eight of Cups. 8 is a lucky number, but it's also an action number. It's movement here. Some of you have already moved away. Some of you are really thinking about it, and some of you need to step back and take care of things in your life here. The other thing I want to tell you about the 8, that is some really strong Gaia energy, nurturing energy. Twin flames and soulmates, it is really a time for you to nurture yourself and balance out, well, your emotions here. And look, you see that path leading to the sun. That is the end of a cycle. That is searching for what we're all searching for, is happiness. Now, there is no end to that. We don't take the path and get there and we're there. My voice, this is crazy. Oh my gosh, guys, I really want to get these down, but I have to get these messages out. It's not that you reach that end game and there you are, you're in the sun energy, the outcome is joyous and happy and it's there. No, life is life. It can be, it's beautiful, life is. It's not that it can be, it is, but it can be difficult. There are challenges. I see here that some of you are already on your way to finding what it is you want to do. And that's what came through really strong here in the very beginning of your reading, the Nine of Pentacles. Guys, I'm striving here to get also to that 10 for yourself. I want to tell you, yes, your person is thinking very much about what has been interrupted, what they can't have. For many of you, for most of you, I want to tell you, we see that here in the 10 of Pentacles, but I am also feeling you here. And when I say we see that, guys, we look here, ships, boats, sailboats, when they make their way into my reading, it really is about the direction and somebody thinking a lot about that. Your person hasn't let you go. Of course they haven't let you go. They're there, a daily reminder. They wake up and they think about it. They go to bed and they think about it. There is that fortress, the journey of love, guys, which we also see here in the Ace of Wands. Your person is thinking a lot about what you talked about, what got interrupted, what they can't have is what I want to say to you. And also the fact that they know they owe you an apology, but not only that, they're feeling you're pulling away. And this is what I want to say to you. It doesn't mean you don't love your twin flame, your soulmate, your person, for you to be ascending and doing what it is you need to do in this 9 of Pentacles, guys. Reaching that 10. What is it in your life that needs to get done? Well, some balancing of your emotions and going after what it is you want. And that's what I want to tell you about the twin flame journey. I often get asked, well, what will help me? How can I forget, or how can I move on? Well, you're not going to forget, and we can't cut the ties, but part of your ascension is about you ascending and doing what you need to do in your life. And that can be, I want to say to you, raising children. It can be starting a business. It can be doing something you love. And it's always about taking care of yourself for your highest good. Guys, this is sleeping, getting enough sleep, drinking enough water, getting out and moving in nature as close as you can get to nature as possible. Getting close to nature will get you closer to the divine, to God. What is that for you? God, Goddess, the universe, your higher power, whatever that is for you. And that's going to ultimately help you with your ascension and do the things that you love to do. So I almost put it there. Interesting. But this 9 of Cups, guys, we see that it's been a very long wait and you're tired and emotional. And I want to tell you here with this 8 of Cups, it's okay for you, and it's important for you to do what it is you need to do. It doesn't mean you don't love your person, but if you sit around and wait for this apology to come and it doesn't come, it's gonna make you bonkers. And there's a lot of Virgo energy already here, and it's in the first placement, telling me that this is a very important matter for you. Twin flame, soulmate, I don't want to call you a viewer. I'm going to call you my friend. These are not major arcana cards. However, together and here in the first placement is telling me that this is really important. I do feel that Virgo energy, whether you're a Virgo or your person's a Virgo, it's like I said, it's not the point of overthinking it and not sleeping well. This is a really direct message here from Spirit, guys, for you to do what you need to do for yourself. And again, it doesn't mean you don't love your person. It doesn't mean you're forgetting them, but this particular reading is very strong in taking care of yourself and yeah, your ascension. Let's see what else is coming down here. Wow, yeah. All right, well, it's the Lover's card, Gemini energy. We know that there is a deep love between you, and look where it is. Look where it is, guys. It's right here on the other side of the 9 of Cups. We know you have been waiting and waiting and waiting on your person. And what is in the middle here? What is the overall energy that I felt as your energy? Now, since I have changed my setup a little, by the way, the 8 of Pentacles, it's exactly what we thought. We'll talk about it in a moment. As I've changed my setup and I've put my double swans away just for a while to regenerate, I haven't had the double, overall energy cards that I usually do. Today that came down. And it can be that it's reverse. It can be that it's one person's is another person's. Today, it's very clear to me from the get-go that this is you, friend. The Sagittarius energy, the Temperance card. Why? Because there's a really strong need to balance out your emotions, your sleep, your overthinking, working on your life, your ascension, yourself. This partnership here has caused this imbalance, and that's maybe a broad statement to say it's caused this imbalance, but it has. Your beautiful soul and your emotions are very, well, I want to say pure and also very delicate emotions here. It's sort of like if you're looking here at the Temperance card, and when that water, when those emotions does fall out here, you can literally tip it just a little bit and all of it or half of it or most of it comes out. And it's this feeling of not balancing things out for yourself right now, standing here kind of overthinking it, have one foot in, one foot out, which we also see with the Eight of Cups. What I want to say to you, it's coming through very strong a message from Spirit to go ahead and take that path there toward that sun. What is that going to be for you? It's going to be different for everybody in terms of what it is you're doing, what you've stopped doing that you need to do again, what you're not taking care of that you need to take care of, including yourself, twin flame, soulmate, including yourself, most importantly. And it is based all around waiting. It's like a waiting game here with this Nine of Cups, guys. And that 9 is also telling us that things are coming to fruition here. It's time for you to do this. Now, it's interesting because the Eight of Pentacles, I wasn't particularly looking for it, but I'm not surprised that it's here. It's really, really belonging in your reading today because that is about doing the work. And twin flames, you know, in my readings, it can be all the energy from your person can be really strong with lots of messages. The energy from you can be really strong. Excuse me. It can be the both of you today. Your person is very much here, but this is feeling like a lot of messages for you of the work that needs to get done, guys. Gosh. And again, there is that fortress. There is that fortress, which is the journey of love that you're on with your person. It's coming right down below the Lover's card. And here's a couple of things I want to tell you. That is the twin flame journey, is ascending and working on ourselves for the higher good, for our higher self. And I want to tell you, working together, that is what twin flames do. Now, it doesn't mean that you're going to have conversations with your twin flames or every day or even at all. But energetically here, guys, that is the point of a twin flame journey, is helping each other here. And that is what is coming through super, super, super strong. But for you, twin flame, today, it's really strong for you to take care of yourself. This journey of love has really has you in your head, it feels like, in this particular reading. Many of you are already here in this Knight of Pentacles, coming into this Ten of Pentacles. Some of you really need that message. I think a lot of you, it's quite clear what is going on here. Yes, your person is thinking a lot about everything that went on. We saw, from the very get-go, there's a lot of apologetic energy here, and I do feel that they're coming here with an apology, and it can be that one has already come, and it may have even been in a roundabout way, not a direct, I'm sorry. And I've been feeling that for a while in your energy, twin flame, that your person has been, well, keeping an eye, you keep an eye on each other, but has been possibly hitting like buttons, unsending something, having these moments, particular at night. That is the nocturnal energy coming through. By the way, that Devil Capricorn is just being flashed before me. So what is going on in your person's life, or is that your life? Let's see what's going on with these cards here. But anyway, it's being shown to me. But your person is really thinking a lot about everything, really all the time. And it's been very much in your readings, especially lately, that they're realizing here a lot of things that they were not allowing themselves to realize because this partnership has been kind of buried for them. That pentacle, they put that in the ground and it was still there. Didn't go anywhere, thinking very much about you, but they were not allowing themselves to go as deep into it as they wanted, because I do feel for a lot of you, your person was in or coming out of a dark night of the soul. That has been a very strong energy for your readings, twin flames. However, now I do feel that they're coming out of it and having a lot of realizations. And I do feel a lot of that is an apology for you, whether it's going to come, whether it's come or it's going to come, or it's energetically being sent to you. I do feel that. And what is that? That is the healing energy coming also from your person, what you are sending to each other in this journey. What is going on here? Yeah, guys, the Eight of Swords. Gosh, there is that 8 again, and Gemini energy. I have to say to you, this is really strong. Now, I'm going to, before I get into it, I want to tell you, this is notoriously my naughty corner. If you watch my readings, you know, or I'll just tell you, it's where things have evolved to be sort of if somebody's breadcrumbing or ghosting or hiding their feelings or being dishonest, whatever it is, it can appear here. It usually does. And it can even come here in the way of a beautiful card, such as the Lover's card. Today, it's the Eight of Swords. And why do I feel like this is here? Because I feel your person is acknowledging a lot of what has happened here. They're also part of. This is the sword energy. And the first thing I want to say is there's a lot of triggering and mirroring going on between you, or there was. I don't feel like there's contact. I want to tell you, if you're in this reading and you're in contact and you're still resonating, great. But I do have to say the feeling here in this reading is a very strong no contact and or in separation reading. This is coming down here in the naughty corner because your person is having a lot of clarity about what has put them and some of the depression that they have been in. They weren't really putting all the pieces together and acknowledging it. Not all twin flames are counterparts, I want to say, understand the journey or know the name or know what it is. They're putting pieces together here. They have unearthed, I want to tell you, that pentacle and are looking very strongly at it. Putting the pieces together as what has been, breaking their heart and yours. That's what I want to tell you. Getting a lot of clarity. That is the sword energy. It really is about seeking, offering, giving clarity. And it's also very transactional. And this is the Eight of Swords. So this is also a really strong message for you, twin flame, to get out of there if you are in there and based on what has been happening in this partnership. And I do feel that really strong, that you've been in your head, really overthinking it, waiting for your person. And I'm going to tell you here, I do feel this apology coming. I feel it whether you've received it or not, or it's coming in a message, or you even see your person. That's not going to be for everybody. It can also be that it's coming energetically or it doesn't come. That is just that's the nature of the twin flame journey. And it's also the nature, of general readings. So it's really important to me because I don't want you to watch this and feel like, leaving the reading, waiting. Where is here in this Nine of Cups energy, where's my message that's supposed to come? I can't promise you that. Energies, outcomes, they change, and they change really quickly. And it can also be this energetic feeling. And that's why I want to encourage you to do some meditation, and something I don't talk about a lot here in my readings, but it's something that I do. It's something I offer my clients. And it's something I want to bring to you and remind you, if you're not doing that for yourself now, is to meditate, guys, whether it's 5 minutes in the morning, in the middle of the day, before you go to bed. Even if you're lying down in bed, you can still go into a meditative state. But it is very important for you to concentrate on yourself right now. I'm feeling that very strongly. And not keeping yourself up at night, guys, worrying about this and overthinking it, okay? Your ascension is, I feel like a lot of you are already here, as I said. But the general feeling of this reading is that you need to be kind of pulled out a little bit, is what is coming through here. All right, so we have the Two of Wands. This is the energy of love. And yes, this is the two of you. Aries energy. You've definitely been waiting. And here's what I want to tell you too, guys. Your person has been very much thinking about you. And we feel this here in the Ace of Wands, as I said, that your person is really wanting to reach you and get some messages, I want to say, but in particular, apologies. And I do feel like there's a lot of, not a little, there seems to be a lot of ego here, a lot of push and pull. So I don't feel like it's easy. But is your person thinking about the future and thinking about their life? Yeah, a lot. Your readings have been really intense lately, and in particular recently, as I said, a really big wake-up energy and an unearthing of this connection, your person allowing themselves to look at it. So can I tell you, look, they're coming. It's the Two of Wands, and it's the Ten of Pentacles. It's the long-term everything, and what is family to you. And look, there's the Ace of Wands. They're feeling inspired now. That can be for some of you. There's the Lover's card. It can be, guys, it's here. But that is not for everyone. I have to be realistic with you, okay? I love you so much, and I love channeling for you. But I'm going to read for you what is coming to me, and that can be completely opposite of what you see. You see the Ace of Wands, the Ten of Pentacles, the Two of Wands, and the Lover's card, and say, that's it, they're coming. And there's the Nine of Cups, and I'm their biggest wish, and they're on the way. It can be, that's if you're just looking down at the cards, yes. But what is coming to me, what I'm hearing, what I'm seeing, what I'm feeling is so much more than that. And that's not for everybody. It's just not here. Is your person thinking about you all the time? Yeah, especially now. They have unearthed that pentacle. Look, they're holding on to it. And that's the thing. They're holding on to the world here. It is huge. And the World card, as you know, this is not the World card, but it makes its way into my reading when I see the globe anywhere in my reading. The World card for me is symbolic of a fated connection. We know this is a fated connection. The red thread of fate. People, situations coming to us for a reason, for completing goals, lessons, whatever that is, being drawn to each other. You met for a reason, we know that. But fate does intersect, guys, with free will and choices. It does intersect, and it does come down to controlling what you can and letting go of what you can't. Is your person thinking about you and this connection, and whether you're going to have this future someday, that they're going to get their wish, their big wish here in the Nine of Pentacles, that you're both going to get your wish? Of course, very much. We see it here in the Lover's card too. We see it here in the Ace of Wands. Of course, your person is thinking about that. Can they come and now, here with this Two of Wands that we see, can they travel right now to you and profess this love? Some maybe, not everybody. But what I will tell you is, if we were looking into their dreams, into their heart, into the current energy now, they're really dreaming about it. Wow, right in the middle here, guys. Excuse me, my camera. There is regret. They know this connection is intense. They may not know exactly what it is. And they may not even know exactly all in particular, all the details of exactly what happened, but they know they have unearthed this. They know that this is a very deep connection. They're confused as well. I have to say to you, I feel that very strongly. They're also doing things in their own life, and many have other things going and other people in their lives that they're dealing with. And it has felt like there's been a lot going on. And it's only recently that I feel that there's been an unearthing and it kind of a wake-up energy to that. So again, can they be coming here with that Two of Wands and getting their biggest wish, which is you, and this long-term connection with you, this everything, the Ten of Pentacles? Yes, it can be very, very much. And as I said, that Lover's card there, wow. And it's right here, guys, on the opposite sides of the overall energy. But that is just not going to be for everyone. That it means you're coming together and you're going to have a union now, and it's happily ever after. It's not realistic. But your person is dreaming about it, and they're dreaming about it in a way now that they haven't allowed themselves to dream about it. It's very, very clear here. They're thinking about this connection with you and how you came together and where things have gone, where things are now, where they still can possibly be, because that is not off the table. This is your partnership placement. And as I said, it can be both of you coming through quite strong here, but it can also be all your person, or it can be all you. Today, it's both of you, but your energy is very strong of this weight and what it is doing to your heart. But we also see here in the Nine of Cups, we know you are your person's biggest wish. They are your biggest wish. Your hope is for union here. That is the wish. That is the dream. But it doesn't always happen for everybody now, here, and even in this lifetime. Okay, guys, I'm gonna move on. I got a little distracted there, because there is a dog barking. So that might actually be a message for somebody that I'm very goosebumpy. Wow, as I'm sending it. It was barking as I was, okay, why is this making me emotional? Oh gosh, okay. That's a very particular message for somebody, because I was sending this message through about union not being for everybody now, but you needing to ascend here. Your person is dreaming about you and loving you, and you're loving and dreaming of them. But union now is not for everyone. And as I was saying that, this dog kept barking and I was trying to ignore it. But I do feel that that was part of your message. That's a particular message for someone. Maybe you live a life with dogs, or they're particularly important to you in your life, or maybe even with your connection with your person. And I do want to say to you, it does come through too. Very interestingly, I know it's strange. I want to get a little clarification here, guys, is the loyalty to yourself and trusting your instincts. And that's also, I do feel why that was going on, because that is not something that happens in my readings. I'm very far down on the third level of our house, kind of what would be considered like a cellar. And there's just no noise down here, really. So when that happens, it's jarring. And that was a clear message. Okay, we're going to get a little bit of clarifying here. And what I want to clarify here is this I say section, because I do feel you here. I feel your person here. I know how you feel about each other. I do feel this kind of 1 foot in, 1 foot out, and that came through strong with the Sagittarius energy. I want to see what Spirit, has to say about that for you, about your ascension here, Twin Flame. That is what I want to know. Do I want to clarify one particular card? No. I want to know, I want to hear more about this message. I want validation in this message for you that you need to take care of yourself, guys, and get on this path to happiness. You can be happy and live a beautiful life without your twin flame in your life, whether you're waiting for the union or whether you're not, whatever it is here. It's the surrender that needs to happen. That's what I'm feeling. And that is when you start to ascend, twin flame, and take care of your life. People often ask me, well, how can I forget them? How can I do this? You can go into yourself and take care of your life. Ascend. Go your spiritual journey. This is your spiritual path. That's what I want to tell you. That is how you feel better about this journey. You surrender to it and you live your life, and you know it's what it is and what is going to be, what will be. And there's a whole lot more to it than those simple statements I want to say. But we have our own free will, and so does everybody else. And as I said, with fated connections and with a twin flame journey, guys, any spiritual journey, that intersect between free will and choice, controlling what you can and letting go of what you can't. Twin flame, you cannot control your person. You cannot control their decisions. You cannot control. If a tarot reading is coming through that they're wanting to reach you with an apology, they're or whatever, okay, as I said, energies do change, but that's not going to mean that they're going to come through with a message of apology that you need. It can happen. It's very, very clear that it can happen. Readings can be very, very accurate, but it's also not predictive, and energies change really super fast. And your person has their free will in their life, and everyone's surrounding them and everyone's surrounding you. So that's what I want to tell you. If you want to know how to get to that surrender stage, that is how. Is taking care of yourself in your ascension, guys. Letting it drive you to be the best you can be for yourself, for those around you that you love. Sending your love and light to your twin flame, receiving theirs, but being on your journey and living your life. And that is Yeah, going to be different for everybody. New projects, revisiting old projects, friends, family, mending fences, forgiving yourself, working on your shadow work, guys, working on your past, the childhood trauma, working on things that are holding you back here, whether that's to go and particularly go talk to somebody, whether it's talking to friends and family, whether it's reviving old relationships, whatever that is going to be for you, it is going to be different for everyone. But that is important. And that is when you will surrender. And that is when you will ascend. And that is when it will get a lot easier for you. Will it be perfect? Will you not have moments of feeling this way in the Eight of Swords? Of course not. You will. And you might have also those Nine of Swords moments where you can't sleep. And your person coming into your mind out of the blue moments. And this urge to contact. All of that is part of it. And it's all real and it's all okay. And it's all, acknowledge all of it, guys. Acknowledge the journey. But while you're doing it and you have those moments, you come right back out. You go into that hermit energy, that hangman energy. It's okay. Even sometimes here, briefly, you need that. Maybe there's some lesson for one moment that you need, and then you get out of there. Okay. Not telling you to go there into the Eight of Swords. I'm saying all these things are happening to us for a reason. There are goals. There are lessons to be learned. There are goals to be reached. That's what I want to tell you. And that is what I'm feeling coming through really strong for you guys, is to get on that path, that spiritual path for yourself. Whatever it is, it can't even mean just getting better sleep and getting out, contacting a friend. You start taking those steps, okay? And you will get there, I promise you. And despite those moments that you will feel this heartbreak and pull, most of the time it's going to be pretty okay. I promise you. Okay? Focus on yourself. Focus on yourself and those around you now that you love. Okay? Super important. You're in that Eight of Swords now. It's time to get out. It is. It really, the end of the cycle is quite strong for me. It's clear. And we're seeing that here in that sun. Here in the Temperance card, that sun energy coming through. Okay, let's get a little clarification on that. What message here? What more messages does Spirit want to send you? Look, it's the Eight of Swords. This is very goosebumpy. And why? Because it's an echoing of just what I was talking about here, guys. This is the message here. This Eight of Swords energy, Gemini energy, is holding yourself back. Why are you holding yourself back, twin flame? You get on that path, okay? You are being guided. You have angels, you have spirit guides. They're all around you. You ask them for help. Did you know that? You have to ask them. You ask them for help. You call on them. They're there for you. You're there for yourself. You have people in your life there for you. Count on yourself. Be there for yourself. Get out of there, okay? We know this is a twin flame soulmate journey. Look at this. Look at this. There is the infinity symbol. We know that. This is that. This is the connection you're here for. This is a twin flame soulmate journey. Again, it's different for everyone, and it can be both. You can have your twin flame and a soulmate, but you can have many soulmates. Twin flames, as you know, share a soul. Not the case with soulmates. Anyway, going off track. Also, what I want to tell you is this infinity symbol is about balance, guys. It is about balance, and it's also about balance in, in your partnerships, but it's really strong for you. And look at that. I was just clarifying the Temperance card, the Nine of Cups, and the Eight of Cups for you because I feel this energy of you needing to take care of yourself. And this is what was sent down for you. This is the Eight of Swords, as we just talked about, this echoing of you holding yourself back. We know why. We know you're overthinking it. We know it's painful. And that sword energy, the conflict there, it's very conflicting energy for you guys. But that sword energy, again, it's transactional. It's looking for getting clarity, receiving, sending, whatever it is. This is a message for you from Spirit to get that clarity for yourself. Guys, the spiritual ascension, take that path. Doesn't mean you don't love them, okay? We know that you do. But you're holding yourself back. There's a really strong rebalance and needed for you. Your person is working on their rebalancing. And part of that may include making amends, sending messages, whatever it is. But that's the other thing. While thinking about them to some extent is okay for you, going too far into it, not sleeping, holding yourself back from your life is not healthy. That's what I want to tell you. And I do feel that your person is doing their thing, bopping along and coming in and out, having clarity. Okay, let them have their journey, let them ascend, let them live their life and learn their lessons and reach their goals and ascend and love them and send them that love and light. But you put that energy and put it into you, okay? Overthinking about yourself and not staying up overthinking about your person, about somebody whose free will we cannot change. Control what you can, twin flame, soulmate, beautiful soul. This makes me want to cry. Yeah, well, I am crying. Control what you can, let go of what you can't. Control what you can, let go of what you can't. Control what you can, let go of what you can't. You can control you, okay? Nobody else. Okay, wow. I'm going to go ahead and get a card here, I want to say, for this particular energy. As I said, I feel very clear about your messages today in your reading and what needed to come down, what is meant for you. There's no doubt about that for me. But let's get a energy card here for this area, because we know what is causing this here, what needs to be done. We kind of know what's going on with your person. That Gemini Virgo throat chakra just came through. Yeah, we know that, guys. We know the feelings. We know the wishes. We know the dream. We know what's going on over there to some extent. Some of it we don't. We don't. And here with you. And that's what I want to focus on. So let's get a card there. I love that for you. Oh, gosh, guys. Okay, it's the Star card, Aquarius energy. That is coming to an 8. There is that Gaia energy, nurturing energy, guys, here. Wow, transactional. That number 8 is about movement, accomplishing something. What are we accomplishing? Getting out of those swords. Does it mean that you won't be going back in? Of course not. We all go back in and out of these swords. Right now, I want you to get out of those swords and overthinking this love for your person, this particular connection. Work on yourself here, guys, okay? This choice. That's the other thing I want to tell you. Yes, your person comes through. Yes, they have something else in their life that they're tethered to. We see that in the wand, guys. We see them holding on to the other one. That's you. We see them holding on to the world card, thinking about this fated connection, this twin flame journey. They're out looking here into the divine. It's huge. It's very emotional for them too. We see that. We see that it too can also be about a choice. We know that. But here's what I want to tell you, okay? We're clear that your person is here. That right now, that's you making a choice here, guys, to take care of yourself. That inner clarity that is needed for you on your journey, it's here. It's being sent to you by way of the Star card. Really, this renewal that is super important for you, this hope, it is happening, guys, and this inner clarity that is needed so that you can get out of it. Not only in the Star card is that inner clarity a big message for you, but here, they're transactional swords. The swords are about clarity. Getting that clarity in for now, coming out of that, guys, having hope, because you have this life here, this beautiful life to live. It's hard. I know it's really hard. But life is also really beautiful and you need to live it, okay? You can't stay in there and overthink about somebody that you cannot control. You're somebody, your person that you love. I understand that. But you can't control their ascension or what they're going to do next. You know, I'm guilty of it too, because I get into these readings and sometimes they do come through that way, what your person is going to do. And it can be for a lot of you that those things happen or the energy's changing and they don't. But today, that is not what's coming through. I want to send through for you what I'm feeling really strongly, and that is you, twin flame, and your ascension. We know what's going on. We know that the love is there. We know about the wishes and all of that, and that maybe there is a message coming. But what we really know more than anything here is Spirit is sending a lot of guidance for you today to take care of yourself and to get out of there and don't overthink it and have hope for yourself. And this renewal, super strong, guys, and getting this clarity if you don't have it already. And that's what I wanted to tell you, that too here, that choice. It's a choice you can make. It's a choice you can make. It's not out of your hands. Remember, control what you can, let go of what you can't. We can't control everything. Things happen to our lives, terrible things sometimes. And it's why we ask, why is this happening? Why did this happen? It's true, but that is that is the fate and destiny of life. It is. Things happen that are meant to happen, that bring us to people, or experiences that happen that bring us to people, or just things that happen to us, or people that bring us to other people, or put us in particular situations, experiences. Those are meant to happen. Those are goals. Those are lessons. Those are sometimes things we don't know what they're for. We think, what? There was no point in that. But it also does intersect, as I said, with free will and choices. There are things we can control. Focus on that, okay? You focus on that. And the love I feel for you is kind of out of control. Anybody not on a twin flame journey or watching my readings might come to this reading and say, what is wrong with this lady? I know. But if you watch my readings or you're new to this channel and you're on this journey, you also know, and that's all that matters. I don't care what anybody else thinks. I never have and I never will. Other people's opinions about us are none of our business, guys. Okay, I want to get for you a true love reading card, guys. Let's get that here in the mix for you. Okay, 2 have come down. What is going on here, twin flame? Oh, wow. Okay. Oh gosh, guys, the distorted feminine. Are you seeing this? Wow. Okay. Yeah, look. Look, coming out of that shell, guys, like the birth of Venus, really. Look, the divine getting you out. I'm goosebumpy and I'm crying. I know. And if you're masculine, it's okay. Divine masculine, that's for you too. Okay. I want to tell you, yeah, look, it's like kind of like almost like the dark night of the soul or some depression, but I feel that's the overthinking going on, guys. Reach up and go with it. Get out. Oh, get out. Yeah, this is very much for you. This is beautiful. And look, Spirit also sending this down. Yeah, for some of you that don't have partners, it's time to date. Yeah, I know. It's hard to date when you're on a twin flame journey, but you're going to wait. Some of you might be waiting the rest of this lifetime. Some of you maybe more years. You got to take care of yourself, guys. This is not for everybody. It's not for everybody, but it is here. Okay. Can it be that your person's coming here? Maybe. I don't feel that. It can be that is the case for somebody here, really. But the energy that I feel is this is a particular message for some of you. Now, it can be that they're combining too, getting out quite literally here. And this thinking, this overthinking, and this imprisonment that we see here in the 8 of Swords was echoed here when we clarified this what did Spirit want to send down to you about your ascension and needing to rebalance yourself, your emotions, your life. We got that echoing of the 8 of Swords twice. It's like the 8 of Swords for me again. That's what I want to tell you. It's super strong. So it can just be that for some of you. For others, it's both. It's that, all of that. And then, okay, now if you're ready here too. Not for everybody, but it is there. I'm going to move your Goddess Dream Oracle cards just because I want to take the spot. I want to take the spot. I want to steal that space. Okay. We're going to get a, wait, was there another one here? Yeah, they're there. Okay. I'm starting to lose my mind a little bit here. Your reading is very beautiful, twin flames, soulmates, beautiful earthling, spiritual being, starseed, light worker, whoever you are, I love you. And yeah, I just feel, yeah, very emotional. I'm laughing as I cry. It's strange, but I feel very emotional for you. Look what just appeared underneath the deck. Twin Flames, your reading today is kind of extraordinary. Serenity, be calm. Guys, that's about in this connection. We've talked a lot about it because it is causing a lot of overthinking, not sleeping, not taking care of yourself, some balance, some imbalance, not ascending, not doing what you need to do for a lot of you. And if you are, super, it's extra messages for you. And it's because of the journey. Look, there you both are. We know that there's a lot of love. We know that this is a twin flame connection. And for some of you, a soulmate connection. And for some of you, you're a twin flame and a soulmate. I know. It's strong. Look, wearing the star here. That is the star card. Guys, here, serenity, being calm and at peace. When you surrender, twin flame, as we talked about, when you surrender and take care of yourself, that is when you will feel better. Okay, it's a super strong message. I felt it throughout the reading and it's here. Look, there you both are. There are the two stars. You're there. You're also wearing the stars. Your guide is wearing the stars. Your angel, your guides, spirit guides, angels, ancestors. Somebody sent that star card down today, excuse me, in clarifying, wanting to bring that energy in here to this particular section. And we see that here now, guys. Surrender so that you can ascend and you can feel better and live your life instead of waiting and not sleeping and the constant agonizing pain. That will happen still and will come in, but it will be way less in just moments. And a lot of times you can feel it and it can feel good. Also, too, when you're feeling your person's energy or thinking about your person, it gets easier. This is a direct message for you to have hope that it does, and to also do that here, guys, and that renewal, I want to tell you, and getting that clarity about it. This is very much about the journey and you stabilizing yourself here, guys. That 4, all about foundations and stability. The instability is super strong here, and it's very strong of you needing to rebalance, guys. Wow. It's going to happen. You believe that, okay? You take care of yourself. I love this for you. Okay, now I'm just getting, now things are just getting weird. Another card revealing itself. Be open to enchantment, insight. I love this for you as well. Look. Crows come into my reading. I want to tell you birds, but in particular a crow. First, I want to tell you when birds come in my reading, it is about making your heart lighter and it's about listening to the divine, guys. The messages from the divine, they are coming for you. Look, coming right here in this beautiful spiritual, I know a deer has another name when it's a male. You can, I would say correct me in the comments, but my comments are off. Anyway, the point is this is symbolic of the spiritual journey here. They come to you when you are a spiritual, a very, very special being is what I want to tell you with messages here of that calmness, also opening something up for you to see. And we see that insight here. There's that moon energy, really trusting yourself, your instinct, your intuition, and your gut instinct. Those are your guardian angels. When birds are coming in, I wanted to finish telling you it's also about twin flame ascension. And that is what you're needing to look at. We've already talked about it. It's the entire reading. And in particular, crows. I want to tell you, when you've done them well, they will bring you gifts until they're not here anymore. And if you've done them wrong, they'll come for you. This is about yourself. This is about doing yourself well, guys. Give yourself the gift of taking care of yourself, okay? And your spiritual journey, which is what this is about. Looking in, guys, inward. It's okay to go into the hermit energy when we need to, the hangman energy. And if we're in here and we feel like we need to be here just a little longer, or the 4 of Swords, by the way, didn't come through, but that Libra energy, a lot of you are there. It's okay, but you need to know when to come out, okay? It's a part of our journey. I'm turning this over because otherwise I'm just going to keep reading these, but these 2 were meant to be for you. Let's channel 1, and then we're going to move on, guys. Okay. I'm going to move on to love messages. I know, I really feel like I could just read here for hours for you, hours. I really want to just keep sending you messages. There will be a part 2, okay? We will continue, I promise you. Let's see what is here for you today. Yeah. Intention, spinning fate. Guys, your reading is very, 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 very goosebumpy. This is the end of the cycle, the new cycle beginning. Look here, we've talked a lot about fate. When babies, children come in my readings, there's that throat chakra is so strong. It's unbelievable. Gemini, Virgo, by the way. When babies and children come into my reading, that is about new beginnings. It's about you. Yeah, the cycles are changing between you and your twin flame, but this is you, guys. Intention, putting your intention, placing intention where it's needed, where you're wanting to go. That's what I want to tell you. Your ascension, what does that include for you, twin flame? Are you already there? Are you already doing something? Keep it there, then, that you love, that you need to do, that you want to do. People, places, things. Where you put your intentions is where things will grow and be born and grow, which is coming through here with that little bit beautiful baby. The new cycle, the change, we see that here with the baby. We also see what is going to grow. You, spiritually, that's what's going to grow here. You. You're going to grow spiritually here, guys, because you're going to put your intent there, that that's what you want to do. And that's going to mean something different for everybody, whether it's friends, family, people here. That moon energy is quite strong. You see all those stars. The star card is just playing a starring role. Bump-a-da-dump. No pun intended. Pun intended, actually, is playing a starring role for you. That renewal, that inner clarity, guys, that hope. You're going to be okay. You're going to be okay, twin flame. We see a wreath here. Don't think that escaped me. I see that. I know that the goal is union for most of you. Some of you have maybe surrendered already and are not thinking about that. And that is part of the surrender too. It's releasing that and being able to live your life. And then in particular cases, union will happen. And it's not for everyone in this life. I have to be very clear about that. But that is part of how things get to the surrender stage, is how we get to that point where these unions do happen when they're meant to happen, and we are living our lives and ascending. We're calm. It's very strong here for you. It's very strong. And look, here's that bird right there on your shoulder. That twin flame ascension, guys. Come into my reading. I tell you, it's making your heart lighter and it's receiving your messages from the divine. And it is... yeah, it's freeing up some bondage, guys. That twin flame energy, that twin flame ascension, it's super duper strong. There goes the camera again. I try to watch it. I can't always watch it. It's beautiful. I love this for you. Where you put your intention is where things will grow. Where you focus, where you put your intention is where things will grow, guys. Okay, you remember that for your life. Control what you can. Let go of what you can't. Spinning fate. This is exactly the message that has been coming to you throughout your entire reading. Let go of what you can. Control what you can't. Control what you can. Let go of what you can't. Spinning fate. What can you control, guys? You. Your ascension. Where you put your intent, what it is that you want for yourself. Where do you want to go? What is it that you need to be doing right now that you might be putting off, or that you're already doing, that you want to turn this video off and go do it? Go do it, okay? Don't watch a video. Get off here and go do your stuff. Go be your bad self, twin flame, soulmate. Okay, we're going to move on now to love messages. I know. I want to focus on you. So we will be getting I have this affirmations deck here. We will be looking at them, excuse me, as well at the end here. I think that's what we're going to do. It's just really kind of a little bit of spiritual advice, things to do. So we'll look at that today. I was interesting. I haven't been called to go there on that deck. In that deck for a long time, and now I know why. Selenite, guys, Taurus energy, very high vibrational, very protective too. I feel like you need to make sure you have some selenite in your life, okay? For yourself, just to protect your energy. Channeled love messages. Can be you sending them, can be your person. There's two here. Not surprising. The day will turn to night, but my love for you will remain constant. I'm putting this here, guys. Someday I am coming for you. It could be in another life. I want to make that clear. I know, it's like, why do you have to be logical, Chris? Because that is also part of the twin flame journey. And I want you to focus on yourself, guys. I want you to surrender and ascend, okay? Interesting how I feel that way as I bring you your love messages, because this is why you're here, and they do want to be seen. But the bigger message here, there's a bigger message here for you today. Please forgive me. All right, we did feel that. That was quite strong here in your reading from the very get-go with this, with this love message that came through. And as I said, it can be that it's come through already. It can be that it's still coming. It may never come. It may be energetically, guys, but it is here. And look, it wants to be right with the Eight of Cups. Believe it, I love you. Twin flames. Oh, twin flames. It's so hard not being in contact. I feel this is also you sending this through. Actually, it wants to be here with the Two of Wands, with this Aries energy. Just moving your song messages so I can hijack that space. There was one sticking out and it went back in. Sometimes they come back around too. You are in my mind 24/7. Yeah, that comes through also here with the Two of Wands. I love you every day. Yeah, look at that. Moving everything out of the way here. Come on now. We will look at those, of course. Okay. How many are there? There's too many there. Oh, there's 3 here. So that's the last from this deck. It's my sign for divine timing. Very important. Let's look at this middle. I always like to look at this because it feels like kind of the most like what's going on message. Yeah, and that's not surprising at all. We are a fated connection. We know spinning fate here. We know this is a fated connection, and we saw that in the World card energy within the Two of Wands energy. Plus, we just know that. We know that already. We don't need this to tell us that, but we're going to take it. Okay, so let me see if I can get this here without messing everything up. Okay. Our souls are forever connected. This is ours. It should say ours, our. Gosh, you guys, you're reading. I cannot sleep since you've gone. Yeah, as I said, I felt that Nine of Swords energy, Gemini energy, but I felt it coming through you and your person. And when that says gone, it can be physical location, but that's not the case for everyone. It's also just about the constant contact not going on. Okay, we're going to look just at a few here, from here, excuse me. Then we're going to move on to love messages. This is yours. How many are here? There's 3 here, so these are yours too. You make me forget how to breathe. We're going to take the middle, as I do. I love you to the moon and back. Oh gosh, you guys. Yeah, that energy, that the nocturnal energy, as I said earlier, it's quite strong. Also that moon energy, guys. Pisces, Cancer coming through. Excuse me. You inspire a love in me that I never knew was possible. Your smile is literally the cutest thing I've ever seen in my life. I love when this comes down because I just think it's really nice. Okay, we're going to get one more, then we're going to move on to song messages. If you were a movie, I'd watch you over and over again. That's another one of those silly messages, but I sure love it. I'm putting it here next to the not so silly Eight of Swords because we need that light. Okay, something to say song messages. Channeled song messages, guys. Now, it can be that your song is coming down, you and your person. It can be a song of relevance to you. Also, I want to tell you messages that come through in my songs. song decks, by the way, can also be things that I don't recognize that it's for you. Inside jokes, inside things, numbers, locations, names, a particular message. And if you ever feel you're sending the song, please go with that. Then that is how it's meant to be. And can also be a sentiment is coming through. I miss you. I love you, regret, that sort of thing. So let's see what is here today. We have another deck we will look at as well. Someday I'll wish upon a star, wake up where the clouds are far behind me, where trouble melts like lemon drops, high above the chimney tops. That's where you'll find me, somewhere over the rainbow. Written by Yip Harburg. This was sung by many people. There's a lot I want to say to you here. This is about your ascension, guys. And look at that star card here again. Someday I'll wish upon a star, wake up where the clouds are far behind me, where trouble melts like lemon drops. When you can be together. And I know, again, don't focus on that. Don't go back there, okay? Take care of yourself, your ascension. I think that's come through very, very clear today, but it is beautiful nonetheless. And still having that hope, but high in those chimney tops, that is ascending. That is the spiritual journey where you want to be. And that rainbow does symbolize hope, guys. I love this for you. And that star card energy is quite strong for you, which is a lot about hope and renewal and clarity. Those two there flipped right over. There's always that one person that will always have your heart. My boo, Alicia Keys, and Usher. Okay, where do I want to put that? Let's just set it there. There's a love that's divine. Yeah. And it's yours and it's mine. Like the sun. And at the end of the day, we should give thanks and pray to the one, to the one. Have I told you lately that I love you? Van Morrison. Boy, that divine masculine, divine feminine energy. This is your twin flame reading. This is a divine masculine, divine feminine reading, but it's super strong here, guys. These are yours, the two, and then there's one here. Must be talking to an angel. There must be an angel eurythmics. Look, yeah, I'm putting that with your angel wings, which I do not always put down. Well, your reading's been really beautiful, guys. Wish I could give you a hug in person and just hang out and have a good laugh with you. Thank you for being here and, yeah, allowing me into your life is what I wanted to say to you. That's coming from me, by the way. You let me into a conversation only we could make. You break and enter my imagination. Whatever's in there is yours to take. Song for someone. You too. Gosh, guys, song for someone, a message for someone, a reading for someone, a conversation for someone, words for someone, love for someone. Wow. Wish I forget you, but you're here to stay. Good Morning, Heartache, Billie Holiday, written by Irene Higginbotham, Aaron Drake, and Dan Fisher, sung by more people, but she was the original who sang it. And yeah, like I said, that will always be there to some extent, but it can be way less and visited occasionally, guys, and coming right back out. It doesn't need to be this all the time. Okay? We're going to get one more shuffle. Here we go. Then we're going to look at another deck. Then we're going to get your channeled love messages, the little ones that you always get in my readings. And then we're going to pull some, I feel like I want to pull some numbers today. I'm going to get some totems too, but I really want to see if the angels have any messages for you. I was on the outside when you said you needed me. I was looking on at myself. I was blind. I could not see you too. I will follow. This is your person's message to you also, following that ascension. Gosh, your reading, guys, your reading is wow. It's very wow. Here's some more song messages, guys. Twin Flame Soulmate. I cannot be from you. I cannot hide, and I'm losing the will to try. Can't hide it, breathless the chords. Yeah, it's there, but you can continue to live. Okay? Both of you. I can't reach your person, but I'm sending that as well. Because, honey, your soul can never grow old. It's evergreen. Baby, your smile's forever in my mind and memory. Thinking out loud, Ed Sheeran. Evergreen are the leaves that do not change color on the laurel wreath, guys. About that, having that success and coming together, reunions here. Your person does think about it here and thinks about the long term. We see that in the Ten of Pentacles, which is kind of buried now here somewhere. We know that. You both do. You're both sending that here. But you got to surrender. It's from me. It's to you. For your eyes. It's a weight. A wonder that is wise. I am here. You are there. Love is our cross to bear. Love is our cross to bear. Yeah, John Gorka. It's very much your connection. Look, you see me here wandering around with the card because things get covered. That's just how it goes. I'm going to have to let it be. I could stay awake just to hear you breathing. Watch your smile while you are sleeping. While you're far away and dreaming. I don't want to miss a thing, Aerosmith. Yeah, wow. Your reading is still amazing. Okay, just going to move this here because I want to take this spot. Yeah, we're going to move on, guys, to the channel, Tarot Closet channel love messages. Do you want to send anything else down? Last chance. Yes, we do. And that's it. And that's it. No more. No more twin flame. Soulmate, whoever you are. You adore me. You adore me. You adore me. I want to be adored. The Stone Roses. Beautiful song, by the way. Really cool song. I guess beautiful is the wrong word. You, soft and only you. Lost and lonely you. Strange as angels. Dancing in the deepest oceans. That is the divine, guys. Twisting in the water, you're just like a dream. Just like heaven, the cure. Wow. Yeah, that's very much this journey. Okay. Wow, guys. Opalite. Been feeling those conversations here going on. Cancer, Libra energy. I'm very curious too if I feel like the telepathic messages are going to come through because I did expect to see the Eight of Wands, but it doesn't matter because I see that, and it doesn't mean, like I said, that it's a direct message coming. It can also be the energy sent or in telepathic messages, which are for sure happening, but it's being acknowledged. It's been acknowledged throughout the entire reading. My world changed when I met you. I fear you have moved on. That is that Eight of Cups energy we talked about. And you getting up from those Nine of Cups, from that bench, from the weight here. Yeah. Like I said, your person is unearthing that and is nervous about that. Because I do feel you've been quiet, or if you haven't been, it hasn't been directed toward them, but it's been about movement. Some of you might be doing that deliberately too. Don't bother, guys, because that just puts you in a space you don't need to be in, you know, playing into those games to say, like, look at me, just live your life, live your beautiful life, do your beautiful things, and your not so beautiful things, get through them, get to the other side, okay? Send all that love and light, but don't put yourself through that torture of overthinking it and trying to this or that, make someone jealous or whatever. That's not for everyone, that message, but it is being sent, I suppose, for somebody, because it's being sent. It's coming out. So many songs remind me of you. Yes, there's very strong connections to music on this journey, but in particular here in your reading today. And it can also be, some of you are musicians, but that's not going to be for everyone. My heart is yours. We know that. I'm putting that near what's left of the Lover's card. This is also yours. I will never give up on us. And these two are yours. I feel your energy. Yeah, that's very strong. It's been very strong in the reading. I have so many regrets. Yeah, that as well. I made so many mistakes, came through long before it was time. These two are sticking out. I am hiding my true feelings. It's that Aries energy. Please forgive me. That is the Emperor energy, guys. That's the divine masculine energy, I just want to say. So in this partnership, it was me, not you. But I got to tell you, it can be either or, because I'm being shown the Emperor card, and in the Emperor card, the Emperor is holding an Ankh, and that is divine masculine and divine feminine, yin yang coming through strongly too, about balance, guys. I want to tell you that. But that Ankh is twin flame, loving energy, and about balance, sacred love. So feminine and divine masculine both come through. So that's what I want to tell you. And I do feel that pull that's been going on, the ego of hiding feelings. It can be that some of you was kind of like you did it because they did it, or you're the ego, you know. That is coming through. Let that go, guys. Really, that ego. We need ego, but that part of it is what I want to say to you, so that you can do your own thing. When you take care of yourself, I still want you. That's not surprising. Can you feel my love? I think so. Some of you maybe not. These three want to be yours. Okay, what is in the middle? Yes, I know you love me. Here it is. I'm sending you telepathic messages. I thought this might come. Don't ever change. Yeah, that's not surprising. Can be that you're doing that and you don't know it. Most of you know, but are actively sending telepathic messages or receiving. And you can be good at both, and you can be really good at one or the other. And it can be that you're not really sure, and you can practice that. You know, tell somebody if they're out that you're connected with telepathically something, or to call you, or something you want from the store. You can practice it. It's like a muscle. It's happening all the time with everybody in the world, not just twin flames, of course, and soulmates, but not everybody realizes it. That's too many cards. Okay, this is the last chance. I care too much what people think, so it can be that there were other people, but, you know, right now, that's not what's important to me. These flipped right into my hand. Did you see that? I received your telepathic messages. Wow. Yeah, we knew that already, and I am waking up. We felt that very early on. That's been coming through for a long time with your person here. What is that? It's different, guys, but they're waking up. Their ascension. And remember, let them do their thing, okay? Send that love and that light. You focus on yours. Also, this can be you sending that through, but I feel like you're already awake. But yeah, that is coming through. Okay, guys, I'm going to get here these affirmation cards. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors, because that feels like what was needed. That feels like what needs to come down today in your reading. We're going to begin by getting some numbers, and then we'll get a few totems too. Numbers and letters, actually. That's what I want to tell you, because I would like to see if any angel messages want to come down. What is that? I have sage in my in my numbers. Okay, let's put the letters down first. I, S, C. Can be initials, locations. N, T. There's another I, but those could also be little L's. Z, that also could be an N. Gotta tell ya. M, H, Q, and N. Oh, and here's an M. Okay. What came through here? All right, it looks like we have two angel messages here today. Master number, guys, 33. Anything is possible. And also, your guides are working for you. We know that already. We know it's you, guys. You got that bird, those birds there that keep popping up in your readings saying, listen to me. That is listening to receiving divine messages, guys. Freeing up some bondage, making your heart lighter. Twin flame ascension. That's what that is. Your guides are telling you that. Now these aren't, I'm just going to put them down. 2, 0, 5, and 8. Can be birthdays, anniversaries, but then you have one more. Look, you have 2 7s. That is about being on the right track. And if you feel like you're not, you can be, guys, because you also got the master numbers 33. Anything is possible. Trust yourself, trust your intuition, trust your gut instincts. Those are your guardian angels. We're going to get some totems now. All right, already falling down here. Look, the very first totem that fell down is a bird. Is that a bird? It is. Wow, it almost looks like an angel type of bird, doesn't it? Wow, that's a dove. That's love. Also, that's bird. That's some more of that twin flame ascension here, freeing things up, making your heart lighter, receiving those messages from the divine. Gosh, you guys, look, a 4 came in here. Is there another 4 there? No. Okay, and another M. Okay, but you are getting some strength from spirit. That's what an alligator and a crocodile represent for me. A new, guys, children, babies come into my readings. It really is about new beginnings, and I feel like it's that cycle we saw here, that spinning fate of you, where your intent goes, guys, what it is that you need to do for yourself. This is why that's coming down today. Gosh, here. Okay. Well, the tree of life, that's not surprising at all, with a heart on it. Guys, I don't feel like I need to say very much here with this particular totem charm for you. It also has the heart in there. The leaves only grow up, but we know this is very deeply rooted. We know what this is. Also here, the roots do go up. They don't go down, guys. Only up from here. Patience, taking care of your ascension. It's just super strong. Interesting that an airplane came through. We do have the 2 of Wands. So yeah, it can be. It's not for everybody, okay? I just need to say that. But that somebody is getting on a plane, coming, not, or you are, or your person, or maybe they're a traveler. But what I want to tell you that's stronger is this is about the journey that you're on, and it's being acknowledged here. And I do feel like the bird, it's taken flight. And that's the thing about the bird, a kite, a balloon, a hot air balloon or a regular balloon or bird. It really is about rising above something here, making your heart lighter, twin flame ascension, receiving your messages from the divine. So that is what comes through for me. But for the sake of I don't know what, I'm going to put it here with the 2 of Wands with this travel. But I honestly feel that's not the stronger energy coming through. Okay. There's a few more here. We know you're guided. We know your angels are working. We know this is a twin flame connection. I felt very drawn to putting down your wings today, which I haven't done. There's an acknowledgement of that. And you got the elephant today. I love this for you. Upturned trunk. Good luck. Also fertility. And what I mean by that, because I don't go in the other, I don't talk about fertility in the way you think of it with babies in my readings. Can be. But for you, it's really about this new start for yourself. And whether you're in it or not already, or you're needing to start it, but your ascension, and it really is, some of you are already in it, of course. It's about pushing through those boundaries, guys, or those obstacles, excuse me. And elephants are, well, they're very nurturing. That's what I want to tell you. That Gaia energy is very strong with elephants. And that's a special message for you to take care of yourself and keep ascending. It's been so strong that I'm going to stop here now. Your last totem today does not surprise me. Look. Excuse me. It is a swan, acknowledging this twin flame soulmate journey that you're on. And the other thing that I want to say to you about that too is the overall energy in the one swan that I have down has really been proven to be yours. So this is a validation of that, and spirit sending that down for you for rebalancing. Excuse me, where did it just land? Interesting. There, yeah, making that decision, because that does come through in this journey you're on, guys. Okay? Surrendering your ascension, taking that path to that sun, the end of that cycle, and taking care and having success and happiness in your life, wherever you are now, wherever you're heading, where you put your intent. That's for you. And we know this is a twin flame soulmate journey, so that's not a surprise. Let's look at your card, and then your reading has been very long, I think, so it's going to be the end. Well, that's a nice message. Connect with crystals. I like that for you. And guys, that lotus flower up there, we know about a whole lot of things. Love, also taking care of yourself, this connection, new beginnings. Look here, and surrounding yourself by crystals. And this is what's interesting. Maybe, look, it is an 11. That is your twin flame connection. That does come to a 2. But you know what 2 is also about? Making that decision that we talked about for you, of taking care of yourself, getting out of those 8 of Swords that echoed. I know it will be there still, and you might go back in a little, but right now you need to take care of yourself. Make that decision too, but also that's about balance, and that has been super strong in your reading. And I pretty much never talk about my meditation practices here in my YouTube readings. I do offer them to clients virtually as well, not at the moment, guys, and in person and for myself, of course, and my family. And I brought them into the reading today talking about it with you earlier, and it makes a lot of sense because that is a particular message. It doesn't need to be crystals. That's what I want to tell you. About the meditation, even if you only have 5 minutes, rebalancing your emotions, thinking about where you're putting your intent, guys. Taking care of yourself, deciding on that hope, that getting clarity so that you can get out of that 8 of Swords. And if you're already out, try to stay out of there if you can. It's okay if you go in. Just do what you need to do to take care of yourself so that you can come out again. Whether that's crystals, look, candles, and that can mean, I want to tell you, meditation is a lot of things for, it's different things for different people. That can be a very peaceful walk. It can be total silence for you. It can be music. It can be crystals and candles. It can be a bath, whatever that is, okay? But a practice of self-healing and taking care of yourself. Self-care, that's what I want to tell you. Doesn't need to be crystals and candles, okay? Self-care, it's very strong. And yeah, all the chakras are there, guys. Rebalancing all those chakras. Super, super important for you. Okay, Twin Flames, your reading has come to an end. It's been really extraordinary. It's been an extraordinary reading. Really just beautiful, otherworldly. Take very good care of yourselves. I love you so much. You surrender, you take care, get out there, get in nature, get some air, get a little bit of sun on the back of those palms of those hands so you can get that melatonin, dopamine, serotonin, all those things. 20 minutes, they say. Water, around people you love. Take care of yourself. I'll see you at the next reading, okay? Bye, guys.